Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to another Reader's Magnet featured author interview. My name is Mark, and I will be your host for today. And together with me is one of the Reader's Magnet featured authors that is here with us to share her journey as an author and, talk more about her book. We have the author of the book, Casalvento, House of the Wind, Gudrun Cuillo. Hi, Gudrun. How are you today?
Hi, thank you so much. I'm very excited to be a part of this interview today.
Mm.
And I'm looking forward to the questions that I'm getting, and I hope I can answer them in the proper way.
We're so looking forward to have this interview with you, Gudrun, and we are so thrilled to have you here and really grateful that you chose our, platform Readers Magnet to share your story with the world. And to be honest with you, I can't wait to talk more about your book. But before of all of that, Gudrun, can you please introduce yourself first?
So I'm Gudrun Cuillo, and
Mm-hmm,
I was born in Austria,
mm-hmm,
married an Italian immigrant to the United States who was born in the Bronx,
mm-hmm,
and was married for 23 years. And then we went to Italy and we bought wineries in Tuscany. So
mm-hmm.
I became a winemaker. And with that experience and with that new life that I created there, a book came out of it.
Oh, wow, wow. So,
Yeah.
is it safe to say that your book, Salvento, is actually inspired from your own life?
In the beginning, I mean, I always wrote. So writing is my passion, was my passion, but I
Mm.
never really thought that I had the stamina and
Mhm.
the patience to really write a whole novel. So I always wrote short stories and things like that.
Mm.
I do come out of a family that are writers. My
Mhm.
grandmother was a writer in Austria,
Mhm. Mhm.
and my whole family is very artistic, painters, and yeah. So I guess it's a very creative kind of a family that we have. It's like
Ooh.
a patchwork.
And
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 please go ahead.
okay. Okay. So it's an inherited talent. Oh my God! It's an amazing thing to know that you actually have this, creative mind, and then it came directly from your family. Oh my God, that's great. That's great, Gudrun. Now, let us proceed about knowing more about your book. Okay, so can you please state what the book is all about?
So as I said before, I made
Mm-hmm.
up the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about this lady who has everything in life, is just turned 30, is about to get married, lived the high society in New
Mm-hmm.
York, on the Upper East Side. And she lost her parents very young, and her fiance, Greg's family basically took her in. The only thing that she did not know really was about the past of her family. And in this mix of just about getting married and setting
Mm-hmm.
the date for the marriage, with her company growing crazy and with her partner Tiffany, she gets a letter from Italy that she has to contact a lawyer because she apparently inherited some wineries in Tuscany. And when she got this letter, um, contacted the lawyer, and then she found out that she has to go there. And when she went there, because she had absolutely no expectations of
Mm-hmm.
what she would face, and she
Mm-hmm.
was absolutely mesmerized by the people who lived there, the
Mm-hmm.
surroundings of the Tuscan, the rolling hills.
Mm-hmm.
And when they then went to the lawyer, the bill came with a stimulation that she actually had to live there for 5 months
Okay.
and have the experiences when she found out that it was actually her grandfather's estate. And so in those 5 months that she finally said, yes, okay, I will do it after, with dealing with Craig and everything, she, so then I would say it became me. So then it was the
Mm-hmm.
experience of being a foreigner in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
the winemaking process, and
Mm-hmm.
the lifestyle that you live. They always
Mm-hmm.
say domani, domani, tomorrow, tomorrow. It's a completely different way of living. And the inspiration, because when you are in this area where I am, in the Chianti Classico, which is very important, because
Mhm.
it's a io amo del profumo del Chianti Classico. It's, you love the perfume of Tuscany, the flowers, the cypress trees, the hedges are made out of laurel. When you go shopping here, you pay $6 for 6 leaves, and I
Mhm.
have hedges around it like that. And just the winemaking itself, and then of course, the history, the Renaissance time, with Leonardo da Vinci, with the Medicis, with all of that included. I put everything in a, not in a chewing gum version, but in a small
Mhm.
version. So when people come and travel to Italy, that they
Mhm.
get a taste of Tuscany. They
Okay,
get a
so
taste,
the book is kind of like a mixture of fiction and your story, part of your
yes.
life story. Okay, that is really interesting, Godrun, to mix that on your book. Now, can you please show your book on camera and then tell us more about the book cover?
Okay, so this is Casalvento, House of the Winds.
Mm-hmm.
And the story plays between Casalvento and Livanano because I own two estates.
Mm-hmm.
Casalvento is my personal home that you can see. So this is actually my vineyard, and that's where I live. And then
Wow.
Livanano,
Mhm. Wow. I'm so sorry.
and
I'm so sorry.
then
I just get.
yes, it's beautiful. It really
It
is
is.
absolutely La Dolce Vita. And then Livanano is a neighboring estate
Mm-hmm.
that was, it's actually a whole town that was abandoned in 1953. We purchased this from the government in 2000, and we went to the archives in Siena. And after 20 years, we rebuilt one house after another, the church, and now it houses our guests. So it functions
So
as a
it's you're
hotel.
restoring
Yeah,
the
yeah,
liver nano.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
it's a hotel. We are organic. The wines are organic. The food is organic. We
Mm-hmm.
have two chefs, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a beautiful life.
Wow. You have a very beautiful life, Godwin. Well, I'm
I'm
so
blessed.
yeah, you are. I can see that. Now, um, let's go back to the book. Okay, so you
Okay.
actually mentioned that Erica, you mean the protagonist of the story, actually has a fiance. And when I was reading your book synopsis, I knew that she will be meeting someone from the Casalvento, and then
Yes,
are we expecting some a love triangle in this novel?
absolutely, absolutely. So when it turns out that Craig was not perfectly honest and had a granted with her business partner Tiffany, so it was easy for her to go back to Italy and accept the stimulation of the will. While
Mm-hmm.
she's there, it's
Mm-hmm.
things what she thought was important in life.
Mm-hmm.
The lifestyle was not. She didn't even know how to boil an egg, and now she started to cook. And she's dressing in jeans. The hair is in a ponytail and not completely groomed. There's no makeup. There's just like, and she cannot wait for the Mondays to arrive. When you're in New York, you're like Mondays, like, oh God, I have to go back to work, back to the office. And it's like you smell the flowers, you see the rainbow,
The ambience,
the ambience and
the
the easy
scenery.
lifestyle, yes, of Italy and of Tuscany. And it was important for me to also explain not only, the how what love can be, because in my point of view, love doesn't have a color, a face, or a gender. Most of the time, the people don't even realize that love is right in front of them, and you need to embrace, you need to go with open eyes to look around and see, you know what who is loving you, and how can you embrace love, how can you have love coming into your soul and into your
Mm-hmm.
heart.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good one. Now, tell us, as a debut author, do you have a message for those people that wants to be an author like you as well?
Oh well, my first thing is this: when I told my friends that I'm going to go and write a book, they thought also, okay, she's losing her marbles. But I say to myself, I'm always a person, when I start something, I want to finish it. And
Mhm.
I had this idea in my head that I wanted to bring across, and I start to write, and I put like going to work, and you set yourself down for 5 hours and listen to music, watch videos, movies, and things to stimulate your brain, and then it will go down to paper. And never be afraid
Mhm.
what you write, because
Mhm.
everything is possible in life. Everything
Mhm.
is possible in life. You just have to put your mindset to it and
Mhm.
go through it.
Mhm.
And if it's good, it's good. If it's not good, it's not good. It doesn't really matter. But it makes you feel good yourself that
Mhm.
you accomplished and you finished something.
Yeah, for sure. Because actually, lots of people love novellas. Actually, here in the Philippines, we really love telenovelas. That is, I
Yes,
don't know if you are familiar with the Marimar and then Rosalinda. So
very
we really
married.
love.
Yes,
I really love those type of story and novellas, and I'm really looking at really seeing a lot of potential of this book. Especially that it involves story of a love and then inheritance and things like that. Now, for my last question, Gudrun, I'm really enjoying this interview so far. Now, do you have any message or what do you hope your readers will take away after reading your book Casalvento, House of the Wind, both in terms of themes and reading experience?
I was trying in my book to bring the genie out of the bottle. So
Mm-hmm.
it is important to, for me, it was important to give the people um, a new perspective of life when they're sad and when they're down, because after COVID, a lot of people were down. Um, to start to be in love with themselves again, and to always forget, as in my company with my people, the most important thing is always I'm not an I'm an we. Because without my employees, I would not be anybody. I needed help, and they're always there and they're helping.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Mm-hmm.
book, Livanano and Casalvento, the places exist. The people that are in there, they also exist. They're my people
Mm-hmm.
that work for me. And
Oh.
the story, the love story was made up, but it's a beautiful love story that comes with a beautiful twisting end.
Oh my
Beautiful
God,
twisting end. And
we are.
it's so funny because I became a review junkie. So
Mm-hmm.
they always said to me, don't read your reviews, you get so upset, you get so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then I said, no, I need to read the reviews, because when the
Mm-hmm.
second book is coming out, I need to learn from it. And then
Mm-hmm.
I started reading the reviews, and it was amazing. The lady said that she wanted to be in Tuscany, she wanted to go there. She's applying for a passport. The next one said, oh, because they have also recipes in the book in the back,
Yeah.
because I
Oh,
didn't know
okay,
how to
okay.
cook before. Now I'm cooking and I put the recipes in.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then, yeah, so, and the biggest surprise for me was when I found out that I won the bestseller in 5 categories.
Oh,
And
wow.
I could not even believe that. It was in Boomer's fiction, it was travel, it was Italy, and
Wow.
history. So there's from every little thing a little bit in there that gives you the understanding and the idea of what Tuscany is, what life can be if you
Mm-hmm.
just open your heart and allow it to
Mm-hmm.
come in.
I am a testament because when I actually visited your Amazon website, I actually saw lots of good reviews on your book, Casalvento, Gudrun, and that actually speaks a lot for your book. And we are really, really excited to have our readers and authors, other authors, and maybe audience right now to grab a copy of her book. And for sure, the book, since we have lots of good reviews, for sure the book is good as well. Now, Godrun, I hate to say this, but we have to conclude the interview. Now, for the last time, though, can you please show the book and invite everyone to buy a copy of your book?
I am very proud to show my new book, Casalvente, House of the Winds.
Mm-hmm.
It is being sold, of course, on Amazon.com, on Goodreads, in every bookstore available. You have to ask for it, especially it's also in Barnes and Nobles. And it is also in audio and on Kindle available. So
All right. All
if
right.
you're
Thank
too
you so
lazy to
much.
read it, you can listen to it.
Okay, again, so everyone, that's Gudrun Cuillo, the author of the book Castelvento, House of the Wind. Again, the book is available on Amazon, book, Barnes& and Noble, and audiobook. But it is also available on other retail website, and you can also visit her website that is www.gudruncuillo.com. Okay,
Perfecto.
again,
Yes.
okay, thank you so much,
Thank
Gudrun
you.
Cuillo.
Thank
Again,
you.
as we say it here at Reader's Magnet, we share your story with the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.